Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So today we're going to talk about Tory Lanez being found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Damn! Yeah. So if you're ready to get into this crazy story, just stay tuned. Tory Lanez has been found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot back in 2020. The verdict came in this morning just before the holiday, where a group of LA jurors found the Canadian rapper guilty of all three charges against him: felony negligent discharge of a firearm, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm. After the verdict was read out loud, several members of Tory's family, including his dad and his stepmom, shouted, "This system stands before God," and calling the court system evil. Deputies surrounded his family members and escorted them out of the courtroom.
It's not over. God does not.
I'm telling you, I just don't get it.
God will rise, man.
Where are we going? Where are the kids?
They're in that car right there. Women with children. Let's see. If they
I feel you, OG. We feel you, OG. We feel you,
sleeping at home. Beyonce and Jay-Z, you have children. Let us see. You're making other people see them go to jail. You have kids. God is watching. All of you.
That's right. That's right.
We just began, y'all. We just began.
Said any words? We know you
And they never produced the prints. No fingerprints. Not one. Tell me, how does bullets disappear in the LAPD's office? Tell me how. There's no fingerprints. My God Almighty, I call heaven and earth to be a record today. That Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of God, and you will know who I am. That's right. Say that.
Okay, so his parents sound very, very pissed off. I don't understand what it was about his dad and the self-proclaimed apostle, but I guess, and then the stepmom said something about Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm so confused. I really don't know, I don't know why she mentioned that at all. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, Tory now faces more than 22 years in prison, which will be determined during sentencing on January 27th. And sources are saying that Tory's lawyers were in touch with immigration officials before the guilty verdict, and they were told that they've been informed there's a strong likelihood he would be forced to leave the country. So he is originally from Canada, so he would get deported back there, which doesn't really seem that bad in itself. But if he had to be confined to a cell there for 22 years, that sounds like it could get tough. While I was looking over this case, I had a couple of questions, and I'm trying my best to stay as neutral as possible, but I did hear that his dad mentioned the bullet fragments magically disappeared from the police department's office. Well, if that's the case, that is a little bit suspicious, and I'm sure he's just trying to defend his son, but that is crazy. And also he said something about no DNA prints were found on the gun. But I do remember both him and Kelsey having gunpowder residue on their hands. And Kelsey sent that text message literally saying Tory shot Meg, in which he proceeded to apologize in like a separate thread of text. But the thing is, with his apology, he could have been apologizing for an argument, a disagreement, or just saying something he didn't mean. It doesn't necessarily mean that he shot her. But with the amount of evidence they had, I'm sure that they deliberated a lot, and hopefully they came out with the right decision. I mean, she definitely had got shot in the foot. And I could see why some people were kind of like, man, they weren't sure if she was telling the truth, because people speculated that she lied about her relationship with Tory, like if there was an intimate relationship or not. But I would just say this, maybe she didn't want everybody in her business about who she was doing at the time, but that doesn't mean that he didn't shoot her. So, let's just keep that in mind as well. But guys, I know y'all are going to have maybe the same thoughts, maybe different thoughts. If you do, just put it down in the comments, and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. And make sure you stay safe out here. If you have a licensed firearm, then go ahead and make sure that you are protected, or really with whatever you can use at the time, because unpredictable things happen and people be tripping, and I don't want to hear about none of y'all in no situation like this. Okay. Okay, love you. Bye.